so much for your time. My name is Zhen. I'm a co-founder at Pi-xcels, and it is my honor to present a little bit about our company to all of you here today. Now, the biggest problem we feel that brick and mortar retailers face today is the lack of shopper information, especially in comparison to their e-commerce competitors. Now, this problem is further exacerbated by the fact that there is growing resistance amongst consumers like ourselves from downloading new applications, providing email addresses, as well as mobile numbers, just in exchange for maybe a small discount. Now, introducing our patented technology. What we do at Pi-xcels is enable offline retailers to issue digital receipts to their consumers seamlessly through our NFC-enabled device. As you can see on the screen, all the consumer needs to do is to unlock his smartphone, tap on our device, and he'll receive a digital receipt. Like I mentioned earlier, there is no app download required, no email, and no phone number. What the customer receives on his phone, as you can see, is a fully interactive receipt with click-in line item information should the CPG or the retailers want to provide additional content to their shoppers. Now, what we see this providing retailers is two things. First, it provides additional data about their shoppers, and secondly, it provides them a post-purchase engagement platform. So now that I've demonstrated that this process is relatively seamless for the consumer, how easy is it for our retailers to actually adopt our system? Now, we've built our entire platform to be extremely easily augmentative to the existing platforms that retailers are using. What that means is that there's no need to change your existing POS and of course, not to migrate any of your current systems, but to maintain everything that you're currently doing as a retailer. And what this essentially means is that we can work with all retailers, from your small mom and pop shops all the way to your large retail chains. Now, you might be thinking, you guys manufacture your own equipment. Does this mean that to scale, you have to send all your equipment to every single retail partner that you have? The answer is not really. Now, in a very recent POC that we've concluded with Ingenico, we have been able to layer the software that we have to issue digital receipts onto their existing payment platform. And this took less than 3 months, from our first conversation with them in November last year to the completion of this POC in February this year. And even more excitingly, just last week, we managed to conclude our second POC with Ingenico, which enables a one-tap pay and receive digital receipt solution, which I'll be illustrating in the next couple of slides. So what the customer does is open up their payment app, tap on your typical payment terminal, and from there, immediately, the customer will receive a digital receipt on their smartphone. Now, in terms of the traction that we've experienced over the last 9 months from the payment ecosystem, it's been extremely encouraging. We are also currently working with Pax Technology, and we have an NDA with them. In terms of the payment schemes, we are in the final round of the Visa Accelerator, and we have long-term NDAs signed with MasterCard as well as JCB. On the payment acquirers front, we are in collaboration discussions with SMBC, Mizuho Bank, as well as NTT Data, who interestingly has mentioned that they have over 100,000 Ingenico devices in Japan. Now, this hopefully provides us the opportunity to see ourselves as the bridge between offline retailers as well as payment and card companies. Now, like I alluded to earlier, retailers don't have individualized and repeat customer information, and all they have is aggregated sales data. On the other hand, payment and card companies, while they might have total spend amounts as well as individualized customer information, they are unable to see the line item purchase items. Now, where we see ourselves providing a value is providing seamless data flow across all parties. Now, consumer spend has always been the method of customer segmentation. However, as you can see from 2 orders on the screen, total spend really just isn't enough. 30 euros spent on UHT milk and necessities is a very different consumer from someone spending 30 euros on Wagyu beef. And this is hopefully what we can provide, which is the power of line item information tagged to shoppers to both retailers as well as the payment ecosystem. Now, the market opportunity we see here in Europe is extremely interesting. In France, in the next couple of days, they will enact legislation that prevents and bans retailers from automatically printing paper receipts for customers unless they specifically ask for one. And on the other hand, in Germany, as of 2020, all retailers have been forced to provide receipts for all transactions to customers. Now, while these two might be very different situations, we feel like this showcases a potential for our service to provide value in these two countries. Now, onto our IP strategy. We have registered a patent successfully in Korea as of last year, and we have applied for PCT and are looking at bringing our patent to the US, Japan, and hopefully Europe. Now, in addition to this, we have filed a provisional patent in the US covering our one-tap pay and issue digital receipt solution that I've alluded to earlier. Now, what is our business model? What we offer at a basic subscription model level for all our retail partners is a 20 USD per device per month subscription that allows them to issue an unlimited number of digital receipts. On top of that, as you can see on the screen, additional customized verticals can very easily be offered, be it smart AI planograms, payment enablement, loyalty programs, and retailer app integrations, all dependent on what our partners might require. Now, I'll just very quickly touch on the team. We are a team of 4 co-founders in Singapore with over 25 years of combined experience across software and hardware, and we have working experience across corporates as well as startups. And at this point, I'd like to end my presentation and humbly invite all of you to our booth at L04 to try out our seamless digital receipt solution yourself. Thank you very much.